Good evening, guys, and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, I did not get up very early today, but I had a very productive Monday, which is always really good. I feel like last week and the week before that were not as productive, but like I said, I got up. Honestly, guys, I don't know why. I could have totally actually woke up probably earlier this morning. I don't know why. I woke up actually at 8 when my alarm started going off and Jack came in and took the dogs outside, and then I ended up falling back asleep. So if I would have just stayed up and not gotten back into bed, I probably would have ended up getting up early this morning, but I didn't. So yeah, I uploaded 2 of the vlogs that I had edited last week. I don't know if I did it on Friday or maybe on Thursday or something like that, but I uploaded both of those, and I edited 4 vlogs for today, which was really awesome. So I got that done, and I also got to like 2 or 3 loads of laundry, I think, today, and I also did dishes too. I unloaded the dishwasher yesterday, and then it started loading it up and didn't finish then loaded the rest of it up today, and then ran it, and then partially started unloading it but didn't finish that either. So I can do that in the morning. I told you guys too, normally in the mornings is when I am really productive, when I make myself my coffee. I've been having iced coffee though, so it's literally just pouring stuff from a bottle into a glass with some ice. Make myself hash browns, and it takes about 20 minutes in total. It's like 10 on one side and 10 on the other, and in those 10 minutes, normally the first 10 minutes I can normally get the dishes done, and then the second 10 minutes a lot of times I can finish getting the laundry done. And so like within 20 minutes I can get at least 1 load of laundry started, and then again the dishwasher like unloaded and whatever else needs to be loaded up. Sometimes I am lazy and just go back in my room after I've started my breakfast, and will start drinking my coffee and start working on something else. But like today I was like, no, I need to, you know, like I already had the dishwasher unloaded from last night. I was like, I can get this stuff done. So I did, and I feel like that actually, I feel like the way you start your day a lot of times determines how productive you are. And if you start your day off really well, and again get things, you know, done early in the morning, which for me wasn't early in the morning, it was just early when I first woke up, but you know, that will help, I think, like get your day sort of started and off in the right track and everything like that. So like I said, for me that worked out really well, and I felt like the rest of the day then I had a pretty productive day. I also ate really well today too. I did snack a little bit, but I had like some fruit and some berries and that avocado and feta and like chickpea salad. I really love that, and it's like, you know, for the most part, I mean, pretty good. I mean, there's probably not a ton of great health benefits to it too. It probably has pretty high sodium, but you know, it's probably better than, again, like eating frozen food or pizza or something out of a can. Even though the chickpeas are out of a can, but you know, they're still, they're beans. They're I guess, they're beans, I guess, sort of. It's actually sort of interesting. Depending on how they're labeled, they're either chickpeas or garbanzo beans. So I guess they are beans, but they're just really weird and different shaped than most beans that most people probably are used to seeing, like black beans or kidney beans or something like that. So yeah, like I said, I feel like I actually like ate well for today. Again, I did snack on some stuff. I tried today these cheese crispers from Ritz, which is like a baked cheese. Like I thought they were more like dusted sort of, which they are a little bit, but it's more like of a baked cheese on there. And the only way I can describe them is this: they're slightly on the top, they're like a really thin like cracker, almost like a chip sort of. It's just really interesting because, again, now that I've been couponing, I've been trying all of these new snacks and stuff like that again have been on sale because they're new, you know. So a lot of times when a product is new, companies want to to get people to try it. So they'll offer higher value coupons off the new items and stuff like that. So like I was telling you guys too, those rice, what were they? The rice or Good Thins. They're like rice snacks, because I don't know if you can call them a cracker or a chip. But those, the reason also too, guys, I was telling you guys in the other vlog from like last week, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get these again, because I actually did like how they tasted. They were kind of plain, but they weren't too bad. The reason I actually didn't get any more though this week was because they didn't have any more at my store. I was telling you guys how my Walmart's really bad about not carrying stuff when they're out of things. Like they don't get a shipment back in for like forever. So like stuff that again was literally out of stock, like those Bolt 24 Gatorades that have been out of stock since a month ago when I started shopping again at Walmart. They're still not in stock, which is funny because Target, they said that they were out of that Almay mascara. I went yesterday when I went shopping, and they had them. Well, they said they were out of them. Either they got the stock back in, or you know, they weren't completely out or whatever, but they had some. Walmart, I check, even if it says it's not going to be there, but still, if it's like, oh, I'm still going to try and get this deal or whatever, I check, the stuff still isn't there. Which is, like I said, kind of frustrating, because Walmart is like I said, it will take months for them to get things back in. I told you guys too, I bought the last one of the Nivea men's, like, it was like the hand lotion-y kind of stuff or whatever, and that, I got the very last one, and that was last week. They still didn't have any back in stock this week. I doubt that for the next couple weeks they're still not going to have them back in stock. Like Walmart, for some reason, our Walmart is really bad, like I was saying, about if they're out of stock of something, they don't get it back in stock. So again, those Good Thins cracker thingies that I tried, I was actually going to get another 2 boxes of them, because again, it was a pretty good price, and they were, you know, like I said, for my little chip snack sort of craving that I get every once in a while, they weren't bad. Like I said, I didn't mind them. They just tasted sort of interesting. It was like a weird flattened version of a like rice cake. But like I said, I was gonna get more of them. Our Walmart was completely out. So it wasn't that I didn't like them or anything like that. It's just they didn't have any more. The other weird thing is that they're also like remodeling our Walmart. I don't know if they're just redoing the floors, but they're also changing the aisles spacing sort of too, which is also weird in like the food section. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, but I don't know. Like I said, our Walmart is super, super weird. Like the only thing you can probably be guaranteed that they will have is milk. That's probably about it. Anything else is a toss-up whether or not they're gonna have it. So yeah, like I said, even stuff that's normal, like, you know, if it's one specific cereal you're looking for, they might be out of that, but they might have other brands, you know, but like so they'll have a lot of cereal, but one type of cereal or one specific brand, one certain flavor, they might be out of for an entire month. Like I said, and not get it back. So I don't know. Like I said, our Target seems like they're amazing at keeping stuff stocked. I've never seen too much of a problem with that, but again, the Walmart, no. Anyways, where was I going with my Ritz cheese crispers, was that they sort of remind me of those, like, I think they're called like cheese twists or something like that. It's like a puff pastry with like a baked sort of cheese, not like a burnt cheese, but almost like when I used to make nachos when I was a kid, I'd literally just put some tortilla chips down on a plate and sprinkle some cheese over the top, and in some spots, if it got like too hot, the cheese would sort of like crisp up. It wouldn't like burn, but it would sort of, like I said, crisp up, where it wasn't like, you know, like soft, just sort of melted. It would, like I said, get kind of crispy. That's sort of what that's like. And like I said, those cheese twists, we've gotten them a couple times at Aldi. They also have like a different brand that my mom got at World Market as well. That was the first time I had tried them, and then I saw Aldi carried them, and these sort of have that same sort of cheese on there, like that sort of crispy cheese, that sort of like chip or very, very thin cracker. So they're actually pretty good, and like I said, that's the best way that I can possibly describe them. again, no way sponsored or anything. It was something that I tried for the first time because, again, you get to try all kinds of new things when you're couponing and you're getting stuff for cheap. And again, since they are a new product, just to let you guys know sort of what I thought of them. You know, like I said, just like if you've had those cheese twists or whatever they're called before and we're like, oh, I didn't like these. Again, they're not the exact same thing because it's not like with the pastry. Like the pastry is very flaky. These aren't as flaky. More of like a flattened sort of cracker, or again, like a chip almost. So yeah, but like I said, if you're not like a fan of that type of cheese, then maybe not. But I haven't tried, they also have the 4 cheese and herb kind, and then also just the regular like cheddar kind, which was all I tried today. I'm not gonna open 2 boxes before I finished eating one of them. Sorry guys, I just heard my parents' bedroom, there was an emergency alert going off, and it was just like one of those weekly tests or whatever. And I was like, what's going on? Are we in for another winter storm? I thought like that's what it was. Like, you know, if we get like tornadoes or whatever, you know, you get one of those up on the TV. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way. Are we in for another winter storm? I was like, that's crazy. No, it's just a test. Anyways, totally distracted there. I tried one of those Ocean Spray goodness wellness drinks, whatever they're called, with, or like, you know, I'm not gonna say I'm too old or too proud to drink out of a juice box. I was having that when I had dinner for tonight because I was like, I could either have that, or I've been drinking some of those like Lipton tea, like the peach tea or whatever it is. I think it's peach maybe, or something like that. Anyways, I like those, but I don't know, they taste, literally guys, I can tell that they're probably not healthy for me because they taste like thick, like corn syrup almost. Like that's what it sort of reminds me of. Like if it I bet it has like a lot of that in there. And Snapple sort of tastes that way to me too. I don't really like Snapple that much, but I like the flavor a little bit more of these Lipton peach tea things. I think it's like iced tea or whatever, but again, I know that they're probably not very good. Like I can, you know when you like can taste something and you're like, oh, this just does not taste like it's healthy. That's sort of how those taste to me. But I tried one of those Ocean Spray good wellness drinks. I forget what it's called. Goodness wellness drink or something. And I liked it. It didn't have a ton of flavor to it, I don't really think, but I also I'm not a huge fan of things that are strawberry flavored, like drinks. And it was like a strawberry kiwi cranberry drink, which I'll say, for being cranberry, I'm normally not, I'll drink cranberry juice every once in a while, but I'm not a huge fan of cranberry juice. I think it's like grape juice, but like 1,000 times bitter. I actually really like grape juice, but I'm just, like I said, it's like so bitter that I'm not a huge fan. This actually didn't taste that much. It tasted a little bit more like the strawberry kiwi flavor, which I'm not a fan of the flavor of that. So I actually think that like if I tried a different flavor of it, I wouldn't mind it that much. It is very like not diluted, but it just doesn't have a super strong taste. Obviously it's like kids juice sort of, so it's not supposed to have a super strong taste, but honestly for actually like drinking cranberry juice, I actually liked it. So I got them sort of for me and Jack to have. I don't know if Matthew'd even want to try them, but they're sort of a little bit like not as sugary or as strong tasting as like Capri Sun, which again, I'm not too proud or too old to say I won't drink one of those either. So and I don't think Jack is either, but he definitely likes Capri Sun. But like I said, I think that for, again, 75 cents for a 8-pack of that was, again, a pretty good price, and I didn't mind those. So that was sort of, like I said, my snack that I ended up having after dinner, because I actually ate dinner sort of early. I ate around like 4 o'clock. So again, later in the afternoon, I was like, I need a little snack. So I had some of that, and then also some of those cheese crispers, whatever they're called. But yeah, so I thought I'd just share that with you guys, because, you know, talk about food, because I love food. It's one of those things too where like sometimes when you like are couponing for stuff and you're like, oh, but like, you know, do you actually like that? Do you actually eat that? Do you actually use the said thing that you got for so cheap or for free or whatever? And like I said too, I am like wanting to, one of my biggest goals too is like to make sure that like the stuff that we get somebody is using or eating, you know. So if it's personal care stuff, like we're using it up, or if it's food, we're eating it, you know. It doesn't just sit in the pantry and we're like, oh, I've never tried that, so I'm not going to, you know, or whatever. Just go to the same old safe, just regular potato chips sort of thing. Like, no, try some different stuff, you know, that's why we got it or whatever. So I'm a fan. I don't know if everybody in the house is in love with this stuff, but those were 2 things that I tried that were couponing things that I really liked. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower and get to bed. I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.